How's everyone doing in this Friday, late Friday afternoon? It's all fresh out. That means one thing and one thing only. The weekend has landed. Welcome to the deadline stream for hashtag for game week 2. How did your game week get on? Last week on game week 1. I got 81 points last week. Of course, I'm going to bring in my team for this weekend. I have Turner in goal, in defence, Cash, Luke Shaw, Estrapinian, midfield, Foden, Bambano, Salah, that's my captain, Saka, Eze, João Pedro, and my vice captain Haaland, my bench, Onana, Gabriel, Rico Lewis, and that West Ham striker, don't really know his name. Yeah, so just to let you know, I've made my first transfer of the season. As you can see, I got in Salah as my captain, replace of Fernandez. Yeah, so that was a big shock, but he had to go as well. Just let you know, keep those likes coming as well. So, cause the reason why I got Salah in, cause I saved 5 million in the bank from last week, of course. Yeah, so I got 81 points last week. So my keeper was the United keeper. He got me 9. Shaw got me 5 because he got a little card as well. Estrapinian, he could have more. Of course, he got a little card early, in the 7th minute, but he got the assist. He could have more. He could have had a goal as well. But he got the assist and he got 3 bonus, so he could have had a lot of points. What other? Gabriel, unfortunately, it was a big shock. On the bench for Arsenal, so he only got me 1 point. Midfield, Foden was very disappointing. He only got me 3. Bono, I think got me 7 or 8 points. 7. Bruno only got me 3. Saka got me 10. Eze got me only 3. João Pedro got me 7. Haaland as captain, 2 goals, 3 bonus points. He got 13, but in total, because I had him as captain, 26. Who was on my bench last week? Who was on my bench? Unfortunately, one mistake last week. Nico Lewis would have got me 6 points, but unfortunately I put him on the bench. That was a big letdown. That was a big letdown. But I did it with Carl Walker last season as well. The second keeper, Turner, would have had me only 2 points. Made his debut for Forest against his old club, and Mike Cash unfortunately got me -1, but he could have scored himself, but thank God he didn't. He picked up a yellow card, and Aston Villa conceded 5 goals, and that West Ham player, I don't think he didn't come on, so he didn't get no points anyway. Yeah, so Jordan Onana will get bonus points. Yeah, he will make a lot of saves. Cash and Shaw is a bad shout out, yeah. But no other choices. I think Matty Cash will start And you never know. He could get me a goal or assist because Everton have nobody up front. Yeah. Connor, get extra opinion. And Chilwell instead. I'm not going to get Chilwell this week. Maybe I might get him in next week. Maybe next week because of course Chelsea lost their captain Reece James. He has a hamstring injury now. Of course, Adam Hart, how are you doing? Everyone with Salah as to captain him. Yeah, it's a risky risk. Chilwell and Gabriel is performing. Well, it's early days. It's early days, of course. Of course. Adam again. Madison will do good against United. I say you will, yes. I say you will, yes, because our defence is very poor. Yeah. Of course, what do you call it? I think game week 1 the team Wolves had the most shots in game week 1, I think. I could actually check the stats from last week. From last week. I mean, the only thing with Estepinian is you can check game week 4, Man United away game week 5, so make sure you can like handle that. Why are all FPL content creators live at the same time? Because Deadline Stream's very popular. Should I go for Mbeumo instead of Eze because of the price rise? I mean, only if you think Mbeumo is a much better option than Eze. But obviously, you picked Eze for a reason. He's not the worst long-term hold, I don't think. I might even look at Eze in a few weeks. Start Turner or Onana. I'm going to say Turner, but if you want to go Onana, I completely get it. The Chelsea penalty right now would not be as helpful as we'd like with James being injured. Yeah, maybe, but I'm not completely convinced James will be first choice anyway. Plus, when he's back, how long is he going to be back for, you know? So what do you call it? The team with the more shots was Brighton. They had about 24 attempts on goal in game week 1 last week. Of course. And the second team with the most attempts was Crystal Palace. They had 24 attempts on goal. And the third team was Wolves with 23 attempts on goal. United were very poor against Wolves. Rashford was very quiet. Yes, he was. He only had one shot on goal last Monday as well. To be fair, Wolves should have had something at Old Trafford, and the United keeper, even though thank God he got a clean sheet, but it should have been a penalty to Wolves. Even though I'm a United fan, but they were terrible. Like I never seen it so many like it. Like our new goalkeeper Onana had so many touches. I never seen it like it before in my life. In my lifetime. But we take the 3 points. But it needs to improve, of course. And of course, the player with the most shots on goal was Eze. How did he not score? He had about 8 shots on goal against Sheffield United. In game week 1. How did Palace only come up with a 1-0 win? Should have been more. Yeah, and couple games. Man City good win away at Burnley 3-0. But to be fair, Burnley did have chances, but they didn't take them. And course, the biggest surprise, Newcastle hammering Villa 5-1. I thought was going to be a tight game, but it didn't turn out to be that way. Unfortunately, Eze will cause Arsenal problems. He can be, yes. He can be, yes, because he's on corners, he's on free kicks, he's on penalties as well for Palace as well. So you gotta give them more time. Like I did not give Bruno more time because Bruno, unfortunately, like Rashford, he only had one shot on Monday. Of course. What other results? Brighton were very impressive against Luton. To be fair, nothing that the Luton keeper could do. He actually made a lot of saves. He made about 8 saves, which was only second behind the Fulham keeper Leno. He made about 9 saves to the Fulham keeper, and he also got 3 bonus. But to be fair, he was lucky with one thing, the Fulham keeper, because he dropped the ball, and that goal for Everton should have stand. Why did the VAR not count that goal? Because he dropped the ball. So he was lucky that Fulham got a clean sheet because Fulham were terrible. Everton had so many chances, but they didn't take them. Other questions. Havertz, bench or start him? To be fair, I would bench him, Jason, because he's not going to get you that many points. Porrick, Jackson, and Diaby for Odegaard or Samba. Oh God! So you're looking to take a 4 minus 4. I won't get Jackson in this week. Diaby, yes, if you want to take that risk, because he's got Everton at home and he scored at his debut. If you want to take that risk, that's why I find it funny. Are you saving the league so that bench? I've literally never tweeted. I transfer and usually him out for Madison. Wow. Like for my team, it's going to be very boring. Like most people are not. Diaby, a good transfer. He's 6.5 million. Can't remember your name. 29. Stones replacement. Ooh, that's a tough one. Stones replacement. That is a tough one. Cause you got obviously if Salah goes and gets 17 to 20 points, then I'm gonna really wish I'd started with him. But Chirnrow is a good option, but of course he's got West Ham away this week. Oh, it's a tough decision. It's a tough decision. If you, I would go for Estepinian. If you have Estepinian. What's up, fanners? How are you, Jack? My teammate ain't them. Fran, what's up? Yes, playing tomorrow. Of course, the weather is not good at the moment, but we have to see what happens. But if it's bad weather, but everybody wants to play tomorrow because it's the last warm-up game as well. Why no Bruno or Rashford? Because the reason why I got Salah in, he has Bournemouth at home, and last week, even though he did score a goal, but it was disallowed, and Salah never does well in game week 2. But that's going to change this year. I hope he does score. In game week 2. I'm praying tomorrow. Do you not want to play? No. I will be playing, but it just depends on the weather. If it's heavy tonight, but of course it's not down to me. It's down to of course the match will go ahead because we're actually against each other tomorrow anyway. Options on Morgan Gibbs White for game week 2. He's a good option this week. He's 6 million or something. Good option, and Sheffield United they will concede a lot of chances tonight. And James, should I start Shaw or Pedro? Oh, that's a tough one. Oh God, probably the Brighton striker, but you just never know with Luke Shaw because he's on corners at that side of the pitch. Yeah, you never know. But I will go just Pedro, but you never know with Luke Shaw. Can you see around 50 grand ish, give or take 5 grand here or there? See what? Who would you bench? Mbeumo, Martinez, Foden, João Pedro, Rashford. I mean, Mbeumo, Gibson, and João Pedro penalty take. Getting any attack? Oh my God, I don't know. Returns then. Oh, don't know the real name. Sorry, BT. I love you, man. Thank you, Park. I appreciate that. How many points you got last weekend? 81. I could have had more if I had enough benching Lewis of City. I'm going with Big Evan up front for a whole year. So you're going for Evan Ferguson up Brighton. Of course, he did very well when he came on. He was very unlucky not to get 2 goals last week because that was a great pass right extra opinion, and he turned and shot, but unfortunately hit the post. It was going to go the other side, but unfortunately just missed. But eventually he did get a goal towards the end. You should throw on Enzo from Chelsea instead of Eze. I'm not going to do that, Porrick. If I'm completely honest with you, because he's not going to get you that many tackle returns. And Fernandez, he's not going to get many tackle returns. You've got Cole though. You can play Cole and then worry about it next week. Just checking on more comments. Hello, how are you? Surely you're going to want to make that. Yeah, Morgan Gibbs right if you want to get him. It's up to you. Do I bench Rashford, Jackson, or Odegaard? I think I would bench Odegaard. I guess rolling. To be fair. I don't think it's a bad move. Yeah, and what do you call it? Other things. Oh, what are they?
Thoughts on Matoma to Madison
Well,
as a. I would just keep Matoma.
don't know that real name, Andrew. Was he with Leeds last season?
You could do that this week.
I can't pronounce it. Sorry about that. Do you only get one transfer per week? If you don't make a transfer this week, you get 2 free transfers in game week 3. If you don't make a transfer this week.
But I feel like Madison has gone from here to maybe it should be like here.
That Chelsea defender. To be fair, I wouldn't go for him. I think he's 4 million. I think he's 4 million. But I won't go for him, Andrew, just yet. Even though James is injured now. Of course, other injuries. The two Man City defenders are definitely out. John Stones is out, and Diaz is out once again for Man City. And another doubt, Bernardo Silva is definitely a doubt against Newcastle tomorrow. W, should I start Rico for Brentford against Fulham? I think you should. Yeah, he got an assist last week against Tottenham. Jack, Stones, and Diaz out again. Yes, that is correct. Isak and Haaland up top. Oh, the only problem is they're against each other. And Isak, is not nailed for Newcastle. He'd be sharing minutes with Callum Wilson this season. Jack, it's going very fast now. Do you think Churro, that Chelsea defender, is a good pick from Chelsea? I think he get a lot of minutes. Maybe not this week. Because they got a tough one away at West Ham. Josh, hey buddy, have a great day. Stay at home today. Well, do that every Friday now because of to do the deadlines and fantasy stuff. Charlie, why Turner over Anna? The reason why Charlie Turner, because he's got Sheffield United at home. That's the reason. Yeah, I might take criticism, of course. But game week 3, I will definitely be playing an Anna because they're actually against each other in game week 3. Next weekend, Ray, Turner, Gabriel, Estrapina, Tiote, Saka, Rashford, Bruno, Matona. Going too fast. Madison, Haaland, or Pedro. It's not a bad team. Don't get me wrong. Okay. I hope it pays off. I'm hoping so too. What's your rank last season? Last season. I think it was about 53k, something like that. Wasn't too bad. I had a terrible last game week. I think it was only 43 points, but didn't matter to me. I beat me personal best points last season. Who to captain? I think I would captain for Haaland. But of course, it's up to you. Sam,
Let me just put this in
should
the
I play
already put it in the
SA or Rico Henry? That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I think I would go for Eze because he's on corners, free kicks, and penalties, just in case anything happens against Arsenal. And Tom, how many points you got? 81. Stop telling me how many points I have, because I've actually said that twice now. What else? Of course, what do you call it? The other games. I thought Nottingham Forest looked pretty good against Arsenal last week. To be fair, Nottingham Forest don't have that many white guys. They actually have a lot of coloured guys, which will help them. Richard Cole, Cash or Shaw. Cash for me. That's of course if he starts. Diaby. Thoughts on Diaby? Good player. He will get you a lot of points, hopefully. Is Alanga a good show? He is. You never know. He could start tonight, but do not get him, because even though he got his first assist for Nottingham Forest last week, that was a great substitution that what do you call it, Cooper made, and they made an instant impact against Arsenal. Thoughts on Diaby? Thanks. Thank you, sir. Yeah, and what do you call it? Oh God. My team isn't too bad this weekend. Thoughts on Trent? Too expensive for me. He's 8 million. Of course. Best 4.5 forward. The guy that I have on the bench, but I don't know anybody else that has 4.5 million. Of course. Captaining Salah instead of Haaland. Let's hope Salah does better. That is very true. James O'Brien. Start Gabriel over Chilwell. I don't know. That probably Gabriel, but I don't know. And of course, Justin Timber, the Arsenal defender, the left back. He's out for the next 7 months, which is a big shame for Arsenal, because he's only their new signing. I think both will probably start, but I can't guarantee either. I have. That's Saliba. I haven't got a clue. Mike, how many points on? I think you should start asking me about that, because what do you call it? Because I've already said that twice already. Richard Cole, is it bad for have 4 defenders starting? Probably not really. Not really. Case of what do you call it? One of them doesn't start. Of course. Saliba. Start for Sheffield United. I haven't got a clue. To be fair, I will probably go for neither of them. To be fair, because Sheffield United are not going to get that many points this season. Will Nunez start? He was on the bench last week. I don't know, but you never know what could happen. You never know what could happen because Liverpool have a lot of attack. I wasn't here. Yeah, we know that. Why? No, Gabriel. Because he didn't start last week, and I could see Crystal Palace scoring because Crystal Palace will get a lot of chances on goal. Well, not as many, but Onana or Turner. I would go for Turner this week because he's got a good fixture at home. Of course, it's a big headache, but I pick what I pick. Like, I'm not going to read that because somebody asked that. What else? I'll be switching because Turner and Onana all day. Wow. No Haaland for captain. That is correct because Haaland's got a tough game against Newcastle. Even though I will still have him on my team, like Gabriel will start this week, lad. Timber injury, and he starts most of last season. Yeah, that's very true. But to be fair, I could see Arsenal conceding, but you never know. Could change my mind last minute. Place is sure. Who knows? What else? Oh yeah. Did Salah legacy pulled a muscle? He hasn't pulled a muscle. Would you stop? He hasn't pulled a muscle. Salah's not injured. Would you stop? Stupid question. If you say that about injuries, I will be hacking you. They're rumours. Because I was listening to Team News earlier on Fantasy Scout on YouTube, and Salah has been fantastic in training this week. Ton because starting Gabriel or João Pedro. I think I would start with the Brighton striker. Jackson or Alcaraz. Probably this week. Probably this week, Alcaraz, because he'd be starting, I think. Bruno or Alcaraz on the bench. Put Bruno on the bench. Average Rovers fan. Yeah, we've been very average this season. Oisin, Francis, back, pal. I didn't know you were gone. Kylian Eze is at doubt to start. He's not a doubt. Would you start? He's not a doubt. He's not a doubt. That's rumours as well, Kylian. He's not a doubt. He's not a doubt.
So anyone else you can probably just roll. Yo-Yo, new member, thank you very much. Lazy Parkour, start Colwill for Saliba. I'd start Saliba and Colwill.
He's not a doubt.
I'd probably go
Just check. No, he's not. He's not a doubt.
This or any other 6.5
Who
midfielder this game
to
week only.
captain
This game week only.
if
I'd
no
probably-
Salah? You know Salah.
quite good.
Uh,
I mean, I'd go for him, but
the other captain would have to be Haaland.
So this week only, I'd say in Burma. Elan, thank you very
Who?
much, Lars. Bonjour. Buongiorno. Looks like my punt has let me down. Red flag. Thoughts on the best?
I got Henry
Other
as
Bowen, Salah, Rashford.
my
Best
CB.
7.5.
Who the hell CB?
I'm gonna say. I think I'm gonna say in Burma. I think.
Oh, would that be Chilwell?
Burma would be our
That would be Chilwell. Jesus, that's a tough one this week.
I know you like a pun.
Probably I will go for Henry this week, but of course, Chilwell, he's going to be very attacking. So probably just Chilwell. Should I start Greenwood? No, Greenwood is still suspended. Do not get Nathan Greenwood into your fancy team. Oh, Alfie, no, I'm not reading that. That's a terrible question. Sean Hannon broke his left to nail and isn't starting. I think Haaland will be starting. What is wrong with these questions today? I think Haaland will be starting today. Ronan. Captain Haaland or Salah? Salah for me, Ronan. Who should I start? Martelli or is that Gabriel? Oh, Gabriel. Oh, Jesus. Cash or sorry, Gabriel or Cash? Cash for me. In case if he starts. Because it's good going forward. Freddie, Captain, Saka or Watkins? Probably Watkins, because he actually did pretty well against Everton last season, but you just never know. There's no guarantees where you're getting the captaincy right or not. Like, do have a level 4. I see. Oh, I don't know that. Sorry about that. Do and around the world for us. No, I'm doing the deadline stream. Not allowed to play football in the house. Who do you think will win the Premier? And I think it will be Luton. Luton to win the Premier League. Dream on, pal. Dream on. No. Other questions. Should I put Turner in goal and Anana on the bench? Yes. If you, but of course you can change your mind each way. Like, it's a headache. Should I start Joe? There's no Joe in the game. Sean Salah is in Egypt because has would you stop? They're rumours. If you say bad things about this again, you'll be hacked as well. Like, Salah is not sick. Would you stop? They're rumours.
It's going to sound very cheesy.
Other
Probably
questions.
the only thing with some of the people that I worked with. The best thing was going home at the end of the day. If Marco still watching the stream, Marco's the guy that always helps me. Does all the designs.
James to Chilwell. Straight swap. I think put James on the bench and get Chilwell next week. That's my advice. Nunes or Haaland. Probably Haaland, because I don't know whether Nunes will be starting. He's not nailed to start for Liverpool, but of course he could start this weekend. Brian Brady. What makes you start Pedro over Gabriel? Because I think Crystal Palace will score a goal. I think Palace will get a goal. Because Arsenal weren't great last week. I know they beat first, but they weren't great at all last week. Breno off penalties. No, would you stop these fucking questions? Risa is not on penalties for Brentford. Bono is on penalties for Brentford. Would you stop? He took one last week and he scored. Stupid question.
Indirectly, Comet might be the reason that I now live in Ireland. Because I had a friend who worked there in like a call center. I can't remember if they closed down.
Haaland or Rockets or captain? Oh, that's a difficult one. I think I'll just go for Haaland, but if you want to go for Rockets, go for it. But I think Haaland. Salah's neighbourhood has he not fit? Would you stop? Would you stop? Salah is fit to play. Would you stop? Would you stop?
What branch did I work at? Western Superman. The store that I used to work at is not even there anymore. The big store's there, but not the small one I used to work at.
Oh, Beckham Rialto.
What a rubbish deadline stream this is. Play Baldock, replace James to avoid a hit. Sounds feasible. There is a chance that Baldock doesn't play though. I don't think he is a guarantee. That's the only thing to say. So if you've got James and Baldock, who could, I mean, it's a risk, isn't it? Depends if you've got someone else, but I think in your case, I'd probably just risk it. There is a chance that Baldock doesn't play. Ironically, it's Nottingham Forest versus Sheffield United. There are a lot of people who like Sheffield United. I'm sure.
Mother.
Zazi could be great. Discuss. I just don't think he's nailed on, so probably
is calling you. No, just on my phone. Just check it on Twitter, or is it X now? Like.
Much easier for me. You're making this too difficult. Agaton, thank you very much. What are the odds Haaland doesn't start? I would say quite low, especially if Alvarez is a doubt. I think we still look. Things might change this season, but we seem to worry so much. I think Haaland will start because Man City lost a lot of players. Unless he was injured, he never got rested once. So I think we have to assume he's going to start. Andreas, let's go Salah.
Oh, trying to think.
I'm sorry to tell you that. 10 points for Turner would be dreamland. Which game am I watching this weekend? I don't know. I guess I'll try and catch
Salah making for a course.
Salah's blank. I might watch Man City.
For Salah.
Actually, I won't be watching.
What? See this on the phone.
I don't know what games I'm going to watch this weekend.
Work it out.
Will I play Saudi League?
What's wrong with these fucking black things?
Very unlikely.
You can't say the word, like. Check on other questions.
Don't like that. Is the Forest game on TV in Ireland? Don't think so.
Put in Coutinho or retire.
Trent or Haaland captain, I would say.
No! Coutinho's days are finished in fancy. No. No.
It's not even that he's,
Sorry about these questions.
in my opinion, just the best captain this week. It's
Dylan.
differential.
Kanji or Shaw? Oh God. Probably a Kanji, but Shaw's on corners. But it's up to you, Dylan. Of course, the team news will be out in a few minutes in this Spanish. Of course, I have to do that. What do you call it? Transfer as well, the Real Viva. Of course, what do you call it? The Real Viva this week. You can make 4 transfers because, as you know, one team, their one game is not on this weekend. That's Luton and Burnley because Kenilworth Road is not ready. That's why it's being called off. This game week, so there's only 9 games this week, of course. Onana is talking free kicks and penalties for United. I don't think the keeper's not going to take free kicks or penalties. Well, he can take a free kick, but it's a bit far from his goal, of course. Word is going around that Haaland pulled his. Oh Jesus! Oh, do I know that word? Is it tie or something? Today, what's your thoughts on this? I would think it's rumours as well. Greece is all over the penalties. How now, mate? Heard it's
how many minutes a player is going to get is obviously part of the decision you make. So take
here first. No, he's not on penalties. If somebody was to miss a penalty for Brentford, but he's not on penalties. If you weren't watching the game between Brentford and Tottenham last week, Ben Bono scored a penalty last week. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have any African? No, I'm single. No mention about girlfriends. You play football? Yes, I do. Just amateur. Tyler, swap SA for Gabriel. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not. If Gabriel scores, so be it. Like, because what happens if Crystal Palace get a penalty or free kick? What will happen then? You will be punished. You should put in Onana for sure. What? I'm not putting in Onana in this week. Luke Shaw? Yes, because he's on corners. That's the reason. Now because he is starting centre back. No, he's not playing centre back. He's playing left back. He's playing left back. Good team to be so far, mate. Thank you. That's more like it. Kieran O'Flynn for Captain Salah or Haaland. Salah for me. Alfie, are you single already? Yes. I will be
YouTube,
sure,
etc.
the girlfriend. Then
and I worked on the forums with like
I am dark chocolate.
forums, basically.
What?
That was the last one.
You're mad.
To do.
Aaron, I'm not
basically.
doing that.
You can tell it's game week 2. The questions that are
Good man.
Do I watch cricket?
I said that already.
Game week
Stop
2,
putting the
most
same
people are
questions about captaincy.
what's your
Just
thoughts
put it
on
once.
not nailed enough?
Didn't.
Wouldn't go there. Not enough attacking upside either.
Do you
Start
think
Trossard
Gabriel
over I'd
will
probably go
start?
back home. McAllister on the
He's
bench.
got a chance.
Bench on a
He's got a chance, but Arsenal got a tough fixture. Foden, will he get minutes? Yeah, I think he will be starting because what do you call it? Bernardo Silva is a doubt, and of course they missed a lot of players like Gundogan's gone, De Bruyne's injured again, and Mahrez is gone. So I would have faith on Phil Foden.
No, not really.
Rumours are Luke Shaw is.
I'll just say they had
No,
FIFA team name.
No, he's not going to Burger King. Would you stop? Would you stop? Rumours. Do not. Rumours. If somebody that does fucking terrible things about players, you will be hacked.
I just said I need to verify it. And the team name.
I love you, babe.
I don't know. Very.
I am not your babe.
Very schoolboyish,
I am not your babe. Andrew, Henry or Gabriel? Henry for me. Diaz or Martelli? Oh God. So since Liverpool got good fixture, I'm going for Diaz, but he's not nailed to start for Liverpool every week. Rumours.
So I had to get a Spanish person to help send an email to that.
Say Salah is from. I know that. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Be sensible, for God's sake. How you doing, babe?
I think Saliba's probably better.
I am not your babe. Akanji or Gabriel? Akanji for me. Cash conceded. Yes, that's right. Yes, that is correct. Not sure. Clean sheet there. I think he could get a clean sheet this week because they got Everton home and Everton have nobody up front. If they were to score an own goal, like what? Don't forget, I had Lucas Digne last season and he fucking scored an own goal. Of course, they were against each other in this fixture last season. The second game, Villa and Everton. Messi or Ronaldo? Messi for me. Rumour says Haaland plays for Man City. Yes, we know that. We know that.
What do you mean?
Check us the team news out.
Oh, so put the deadline bottom right. No, I didn't know it.
In Spain. Yeah, the team news is out. In Spain. I'm gonna have to make the transfer straight away. 2 transfers. I get the Real Viva in Spain, Portugal, and I have 4 transfers in the English fantasy because there's only 9 games. That's the way to do it. So I'm doing Spain now. Of course, other leagues are back this weekend. The German Bundesliga is back, and Serie A is back tomorrow. Of course, Spain. Oh God. I'm not gonna ask all your questions. Sorry about this. Try and finish the word. Maddison or Matona? Probably Maddison. Nico Jackson or Foden? Probably neither this week.
I mean, you could do it, I guess. But I'd say
Probably
double game.
folded, but I'm not 100% sure.
It doesn't make a difference.
Omano
League tickets
confirms
on
Ronaldo
Boxing Day, even when
is
we're
offering
France like
a
that. But that's just
Portuguese.
one day, though, innit? Like, I
He
guess people with families, they go, oh, what's
here
etc.
we go.
But also, all Premier League matches aren't on TV on Boxing
Yeah,
Day,
Ronaldo's finished.
are they? Or maybe they were with Amazon. Is that
Gotta
another week
gotta
on
do
TV?
these transfers in Spain.
Probably, probably
I really do.
why is there only 9 games this week?
Yeah.
Everton got postponed because their pitch wasn't ready. Or something in their stadium wasn't ready. I think it was the pitch.
Yeah.
Maybe it was
Check who's at home. These fixtures.
Bench one, McAllister, Gakpo, Trossard on the timer. Probably Trossard, because he's the least likely to start. I bought James before the injury news. You think a -4 to get Henry makes sense? Or should
God, I gotta get.
I'm worried about a price rise.
God, who am I going to get in?
I think you go Henry if you're absolutely sure.
God.
One you want moving forward. If you're not, then I'll just play Doggy. Just go from there.
God, who am I going to get in?
I mean, I'm not happy about it. I don't know if scared's the right word, though.
Mallorca won 4-2 last season.
Tomer and Foden for Salah and Chukwuemeka. I mean,
God.
if you can bench Mr. Chuck most weeks. If you have to play him every week, I don't like it. But I can't. Just so people know, I kind of make it a point to not answer questions where they've got loads of emojis.
God, who am I going to get in?
Just so you know. Luton Stadium is currently undergoing works and Burnley refused to switch their ground, hence the blank. There you go. Why did they refuse to switch though? Why? Another week off maybe?
Just save this.
Best advice for this week would probably be to stay patient. To be honest, that'd be pretty good advice for most weeks, I would say. I mean, a full stop on its own.
Just check. Will Gabriel play? He should, but you just never know. Alcaraz is set to start up front, and Haaland's dropped against Newcastle. I don't think Haaland's going to be dropped against Newcastle, to be fair. I know he played 90 minutes on Wednesday, but they're not going to drop Haaland.
The thing is, like, they are two teams.
Haaland's fine.
Europe or anything, so getting it rearranged is going to be easy. Like, sometimes, obviously, you get teams in the Champions League, Europa League, they get kind of.
Just checking, check.
You know, fixture congestion or whatever. It's probably not going to happen with Luton and Burnley. Also,
oh God,
you expect them not to go
Spain.
in the cups, although you never know. I'm not writing them off. Burnley would have had like 4 home games in the first 4. There's a huge gap in revenue in the second half of the season. Is that really why it is, though?
Because I got to make these transfers quickly. I think
it's off.
Of starting Turner over Nana. Yeah, that's a good choice.
Who's your top 4 this season?
Enzo Fernandez or Rashford? Probably Rashford. Because Enzo's not going to get that many returns.
We'll see. How do you keep up with so many messages? Well, you can't read them all, is the reality. You try and read as many as possible and just take questions as you see them, but yeah, I haven't read every single message that's come in. I don't know if it actually tells me here how many messages. The chat rate.
What the hell's wrong with this thing?
I think this is per minute. It's 165 messages per minute. So it's impossible, basically. Sell Son or Bruno? If yes, who? And Burmo, Diaby, Madison. I would go in Burmo, and I guess I would sell Son, but I probably wouldn't do it this week. I wanted Burmo from the start, but was too tempted by Mitoma's opening fixture. Does Wolves performing well against Man United help justify Mitoma to Burmo? Not really, because in Burmo, Mitoma is still a good option. And also, Brighton in attack are probably just better than Man United anyway, so they will cause Wolves way more problems. No secret reveals this week. I know your Rawdon was so funny last week when you forgot to reveal. I know, I couldn't believe it. I almost just logged off, genuinely as well. So you got no transfer plans? Not really. I mean, my team is going to look pretty good next week. So I just wait and see. I mean, it might be that loads of stuff comes up, right? I mean, hang on, let me just put this up here. Is this my team?
God, who am I got again?
This is my team here. If I just...
Gonna get one of the Valencia players.
Okay. That did not work very well whatsoever.
That's all I'm gonna do.
So this is for Game Week 2. This is on Fantasy Football Hub. If you want to check it out, links in the description, etc. Like next week, obviously Pickford goes back in for Turner with Wolves at home. Chilwell's got Luton at home. Saliba, Fulham at home. Estepinian and West Ham at home. And then obviously the two Man United attackers have got Forest. The two Arsenal attackers have got Fulham at home. And Bournemouth's got Crystal Palace at home, followed by Bournemouth at home. Haaland's Haaland. And Watkins got Burnley away. And even on the bench, right, Udogie's got Bournemouth away, so it's not the end of the world. So next week I don't really need to do anything. So in all honesty, I don't really have any transfer plans. If I had to have a rough guess, I would say Watkins to Jackson, Pickford to Sanchez, Martinelli out. I think I will get cold feet on Martinelli the minute he's subbed off early. Like if he was to come off on like the 65th minute next week, this
went up on price.
That would probably be enough just to transfer him out to Madison. And I might even just roll. My ideal, I think, because the team looks so good next week, I think the best thing for me is probably the thing I would like to do right now is just make one transfer in Game Week 3 and then go into Game Week 4 with 2. Maybe make one in Game Week 4 and then have 2 for after the international break. It's not essential to do that, but it would be nice to roll transfers until you get really stuck. But the way that I play, I'm sure that
Can't get rid of
next week.
Rakitic.
I don't think I missed Saliba or Cole. I said Saliba.
Bellingham went up on price.
How like
5.5. Got one transfer left.
Give me a percentage for Forest clean sheet.
Class player.
I'll say 40.
Jackson or Bertona. Oh, that's a tough one. Where is Steele? Yeah, he plays a goal.
Well, I might not need him until Game Week 4, and then he's only got 2 for Arsenal away and Liverpool home.
Diaz for Rashford. I say Diaz will start. Rashford's got a difficult game.
Game Week 3, I look at my midfield.
Who am I going to get rid of?
Still don't mind Madison. Then I talk myself out of it because he's got Arsenal away and Liverpool home in Game Week 6 and 7. And, Jesus, the string's really far behind. Anyway, I talk myself
Going to check on other fancy. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Jesus Christ. Sorry about this. I'm thinking rush for time. The Spanish. Who else to captain if I don't have Rashford, Diaby, Jackson or Saka? Probably take a risk of Diaby or Saka because he's on penalties still for Arsenal. Oh, come on. What's wrong with this thing? Oh, they impressed it, did he? Oh, just the Barca team. Gundogan. Hey. Just checking. Who am I going to get rid of? Oh, it's a tough one. I think I'm going to get rid of Morata. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, there's somebody else. Keep Morata. Going to get rid of Morata. That's what I'm going to do. God, this is a tough one this year. I'll get back to the comments very soon. Sorry about this. Got to get this done. Doing it. So I'm getting 2 Valencia players. 2. Check who's at home. I can see where York are scoring. Gonna put Daley Blind on the bench. Does he play for again? Oh, they're at home. It's Getafe, but I'll put him on the bench. So I'll do that now. On Instagram. Oh, is he gone? Jesus. Is Andy gone? Wow. Didn't see that coming. It's not gone. Just check on James.
Buy affordable, refurbished iPhones. It's good for the planet and your wallet. Buy now at swappy.ie.
I replace.
The Unlimited 7 are maximum
Nice.
power and unlimited flexibility from Bosch.
The best captaincy for that single game day tonight. If you're not on anything, I'd skip it for Sky Managers, by the way, as said on Wednesday. But yeah, if I was sitting there with Turner and Gibbs White right now, I'd probably captain Turner. So I think it's probably the best option. No, Brennan says, hi James, start short, Eze. Excuse me, Eze. It's not one you'd often want to leave out. I've got him on a bench in dilemmas. I'm pretty sure he's quite comfortably clear of Luke Shaw on that. The one and only Smith, can you explain why the choice of Turner with Johnston rather than Pickford? Yep, I can. So my original thoughts was, yep, Turner, Pickford, really good short term. Sort of up to about game week 9, Turner and Pickford's a better combination. But the way I've landed with kind of only Haaland, if you will, really. I know Lewis is there as well and not kind of full complement of City. I'm probably less likely to wildcard around about game week 8, 9 now than I'd originally thought. So for me, I'm looking at a combination that's perhaps a little bit longer and I can just forget about for quite some time. And so I've gone with the option of Johnston, which I think pairing with Turner up to sort of game week 17, 18, yes, even that late, he's much better longer term than Pickford. And so that's why I've gone with Johnston. That's not to say I won't wildcard around about 8, 9, but I've decided to go with the longer term option because it gets a bit choppy for the Turner Pickford rotation sort of beyond game week 10ish or so. Whereas with Johnston, it still looks like a good combination pretty much right up to game week 19 actually. It never gets worse than I think Fulham away or Tottenham at home. I think it's as bad as it is all the way through. If you want to check my timeline on Twitter, I did post an image up of some combinations of Turner, Johnston, Turner, Pickford and Turner, Areola up to game week 19. I mean, if you look at that, you probably understand why the decision's made. Florentine P says, hi James, playing Bumo or João Pedro? Ooh, João Pedro for me, mate. Ricardo Di Matta says, hey James, who is best Chelsea replacement for James? Gusto question of what do you think about Robertson pun? Not keen on the Robertson pun. Unless you knew you were going to, if you're going to wildcard in game with Chris, yeah, crack on, do it for 1 week, absolutely fine. No, if you've got coverage, then I think it's probably roll. If you haven't, again, I come back to them 4.5 as I mentioned, Matty Cash or perhaps the Brentford guys. James says, evening James, would you bench boost Pedro, Foden or Havertz this week? Oh, sorry, I've completely misread that. Would you bench Pedro, Foden or Havertz this week? Can I be honest with you? I think from that lot, the one that's least likely to start is Havertz. I haven't actually got him in my predicted Arsenal team, so I think that's got to be my answer. Matty H says, best of luck this game week, mate.
Locked.
Too, Matty. Mr. Dyer says, I both Salah and Haaland. Who's best captain for this game week? The recommendation is Salah. However, if you are risk averse and don't like taking risks, just stick it in Haaland. Salah will be a great differential for you anyway. Sam Baxendale says, hi James, thoughts on the Elise situation? Surprising, great news for Crystal Palace. He's obviously signed a new contract. I suspect there's probably an alternative release clause in there along with a big pay hike. Rory said on Clash of Correspondence that he thought there was a lot of murmurings had been caused because everybody knew that Palace had offered Zaha 200,000 a week, and there was a lot of others going, well, I want some more money. He's got it, obviously. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some sort of release clause in that that's better for Palace next year, and Elise gets a better salary now. It's a win-win for everyone. I don't think there was a rush for him to look and go to a different club, particularly what's looking like a transitional year, perhaps for Palace, not spending big, Hodgson in charge, Zaha gone. I think it's good for Palace to keep him around, and it allows him to stay as kind of a
Well,
really important component.
I don't know, Andrew.
When he's back available, we know what system he's walking into and stuff. James Brennan says, hi James, the camera to Basuma and Sky, cheers.
I could check.
No, I think you can make that move after the Luton West Ham single game day. So
Let's
I'll
see.
keep that in mind.
Let's
I
see.
just need a little bit more Bissouma
God.
information before I can justify making that jump. But I do think, based on what I've seen so far, I think Bissouma's going to be great this guy. Prox Cause says, should I do Welbeck to Vissar this week, considering doubts around Welbeck starting and I have a weak bench this week? And you're absolutely certain that Vissar starts? I think week's break, I think Brighton probably think the same thing. That the amount of forwards have got there, there's always a little bit of element of risk to all of them. But I would imagine Welbeck plays, and therefore my answer would be no, carry on, roll the transfer. It's going to be the common theme with answer, guys, where it's like,
Check.
oh, should I don't know what to do, roll the transfer.
There's rumours he's starting, Andrew, but you just never know. Aidan, what do you
and in game week 4 or 5, I don't
think
know
of
transfers, so I decided to do that now.
Oisin?
There's a little bit more money in the bank.
I don't know who he plays for, Aidan. Never heard of him.
But for many of you, if you haven't got the injury doubts, if you've got the injury problems, of course, I completely understand it. If you're sitting there and you've landed in a position where you've got Chilwell, you've got Saliba, you've got Estupiñán, and you've got 7 good attackers, roll the transfer. Please roll the transfer. It's so powerful for you next week. With Chelsea's swing of fixtures, and you may even be sitting at this time next week thinking, oh, I want to get some Tottenham players, for example. Roll the transfer. Dragon Jostiowski says Pep's comments got me worried. Rashford, Bruno, and Watkins. Jesus. So Salah, Diaby, Mbeumo, and Jackson.
I'll check on James's team. He's got Turner and goal, Saliba, Estupiñán, Chilwell, midfield, Saka, vice captain, Rashford, Matona, Martelli up front, Pentry up front, Watkins, Haaland as captain, João Pedro, his bench, Johnson, Nico Lewis, Shaw, and Garnacho. Says Nico Lewis is starting. I think I'm going to change it.
And I think it would be regrettable for people if they said,
I think I'm going to put Luke Shaw on the bench.
There's still good fixtures to come. That's going to save you a transfer. John Stone.
I think I'm going to do that.
Raptors obviously got a source. I've been talking yesterday, and I'm getting a lot of
I think I'm going to do that.
John Stone's training pictures went about. Well, he got injured in that session. Looks like that information.
I think I'm going to do that now. I think I'm going to put Luke Shaw on the bench. Play Rico Lewis. What do you call it?
Matt Fowler says
captaincy Salah number 1, Haaland number 2, Saka number 3, Watkins number 4, Jota number 5, João Pedro number 6, Martelli number 7, Trent is number 8. Trent is number 8.
Hey, ho, mate. Trust you and the family doing well. Yeah, good, mate. Hope you are too. Jovan says, hi, Ahmed. Sell James or wait. That's a clearer one for me. That's like, yeah. It's going to be out for a few weeks. Get it done. Move it on. Even if, like I said, if that's a case of moving sale.
I'm putting Luke Shaw on the bench. Number 9, Phil Foden. And number 10, Diaby of Villa. That's the captaincy. So he's going for 2-1 Forest against Sheffield United, 2-1 Brentford, away Fulham, 2-1 Liverpool, 2-1 Brighton, 2-1 Tottenham. Of course, he's a Tottenham fan. Oh, he's gone for 1-1 the 3 Man City and Newcastle. Wow. 1-0. 1-0. One now Aston Villa. 1-1 the 3 West Ham and Chelsea. I remember the same. 1 now Arsenal. Jesus, he's not going for that many clean sheets this week. He's only going for Aston Villa to get a clean sheet and Arsenal to get a clean sheet away at Palace. Wow. 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 I'm shocked. I go to Dylan. Yeah, his team. Oh, he's gone for Turner and goal. Saliba, Chilwell, Estrapina, midfield, Saka, Martinelli, Bruno, Rashford, Batona, captain, Haaland, vice captain, Watkins. His benches, Onana, Rico Henry, Bulldog, and that other Sheffield United player, the striker. But Sheffield United are not going to get that many goals this year because their squad is not. It's not great. To be fair. Can you say Oisin clear to 007 007? Here we go. Oh, God. Just check how many minutes ago. 39 minutes to the deadline closes. Just to let you know, of course, keep those likes coming. Make any transfers. Yes, I got in Salah a place of Bruno Fernandes. Would you believe it or not? Yeah, I think I'm going to take a picture of that. Of course, I'm putting Luke Shaw on the bench in place of Nico Lewis. I think he was there for a season, but you just never know. Kyle, Turner or Ederson in goal for my team. I think I would go for Turner, but Ederson, he can save a lot of saves, but he doesn't make that many saves. To be fair, if Man City, of course, are dominating, like, so I'll go for Turner. He might not make that many saves tonight, as well, like, because Sheffield United are really not great. How much money did you have in? Going into game week 1, I had 5 million. Now I'm down to 1.0 now because I got in Salah. Of course, I would have to get rid of probably Luke Shaw or Gabriel next week. That could happen. 5 is crazy. It is indeed. It is indeed. But I took that risk and it worked because Salah only got the assist last week. Did I take a picture of that? Because I want to make sure. No, I didn't. No, I did not. I did not. Course, this season I'll be posting my team Lee. Of course, I don't post my team. Don't do this. I do the story on FPL Ballardy on my other TikTok channel, on my other TikTok page, which you will find me there because I can't go live if I don't have enough followers because I need 100. Robbie Watkins, captain against Everton, plus 2 goals. I say he could get a goal and assist. He did it. He did it last season in game week 2. Yeah. Go for it, but there's no guarantees, of course. Who did you transfer out? Fernandes. Robbie, Marks have words. Any words is that?
and ultimately you might want other midfielders in the future. So it's kind of
I can't see Bruno Fernandes getting that many chances this season. I really can't. To be honest with you. Oh, of course, I should check what do you call it? Score predictions. Score predictions that I've gone for. So I'm gonna check it now. So the score I'm going to go for that I went for this week, Premier League. I went for 2-0 Nottingham Forest tonight. 2-2 between Fulham and Brentford. 5-0 Liverpool. I don't think it'd be 9-0 as it was last year. 2-0 Brighton away at Wolves. 1-0 the three Tottenham and Man United. 2-0 Man City against Newcastle. I went for 2-0 Aston Villa against Everton. 1-0 the three West Ham and Chelsea. And this Monday night I went for Crystal Palace 1, Arsenal 2. Of course, as I said, there's only 9 games this weekend. Of course.
So I could see him doing that again, maybe even better. But the thing is, when you've got midfielders for just a little bit more, literally for 0.9 million more, you've got Mbeumo, you've got Eze,
and Mbeumo,
you've got Materna, Solly March. They're all going to outscore Rodri. And also, at one point, you may want double or triple City, and Rodri might get in the way of that. So I think Rodri's not a bad option, actually. But there are better options at literally just...
Of course, don't forget to lock in your teams. Oh, sorry, not 6:30. Sorry, don't forget to lock in your teams until 6:15. Tonight, not 6:30, 6:15 to lock. Don't forget to log in your team. Lock in your team. So you got about another 18 minutes to go to the deadline closes. Because a few minutes ago, I said 39 minutes. I'll go back to Andy. Andy. So good to be seen. Oh, better check on that man. The Irishman. Play, Gabriel. Trust. I don't think I will trust. To be fair. Oh, he's in so many mini leagues as well himself. Like myself, I'm in all of the mini leagues this year. If you have any more questions, don't forget to log in your team. Oh, the Irishman's team out FPL EIRE. His team is Turner and goal, Saliba, Chilwell, Estrapina. Midfield, 2 Man United players in midfield: Fernandes, Rashford, vice captain Saka, Matona, Martinelli, Watkins, and captain Haaland. Of course, don't forget that game between Arsenal and Nottingham Forest last week. That game was delayed over 30 minutes. Well, thank God it was delayed. I was actually watching that match in Malloy's pub. Pedro, great against Wolves. Yeah, he's on penalties, yes. He's on penalties. 15 minutes to go to the deadline closes it. And Tommy on teams. Bad. Sorry, mate. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Of course, I changed it now to Nico Lewis, a place of Luke Shaw. Yeah, just joking. Yes. Met, take out Foden and put India. I'm not doing that. I am not doing that, mate. Because I've already made the transfer. I'm not doing that. I already made my transfer and I got in Salah. I'm not taking the early 4-point hit. I know he's against Everton. What do you think about Aaron Bissaka? He had a good game. He did well the game week. He actually got 12 points because he got 3 bonus and he got a clean sheet and assist. The last time that happened was when he was playing for Crystal Palace away at Fulham. And I actually had him. But guess where I put him? On the bench that weekend. It's a long time ago now. He will score. Yes. Newcastle to beat Man City. Bro, I don't think Newcastle will beat Man City. I don't think so, but stranger things have happened. Even though I know Newcastle scored 5 goals last week, but this game week it's a different kettle of fish for them away at Man City. Solid team, thank you. Cash, clean sheet at home all day. That's it. That's of course if he starts. I got lucky. Switch 4 stones. You need to be lucky as well. City only play level. They will be Wallers. So I don't know that word. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I did my Spanish. I actually got Spanish Fancy the Real Viva, so I got in 2 Valencia players tonight. They will be tired. That could be true, but to be fair, they only played 19 minutes. The game didn't go to extra time; it went straight to penalties. I think they'd be fine. Man City, to be fair, I think they'd be fine. Yeah. God, trying to think on last week. To be fair, the most saves last week. Leno got the most saves with 9. The Luton keeper made about 8 saves. I think the Sheffield United keeper made about 7. 7 last week. Shaw is great to have, but unfortunately, I've changed him. He's on the bench now. Onana a 6. He will make a lot of saves this year because our defense is not great this season. Our defense is not great this season.
lad. That's for you.
Yeah. Don't know who he has at this bench. Oh, where the hell's Andy? If he doesn't have any problems. City becoming flop at sloppiness at the back. I don't think they'd be sloppy. They have a lot of good defenders now. Akanji, well, maybe their weakness in defense could be Ake. Ake. I think Onana over Turner because Tottenham will have a lot of shots. So because say 2 saves, points.
The problem is with names like this
but we see what happens, of course.
Consensus about how you say it, and so you get different.
And 2 minutes, points, and then it's 4 points anyway. Without a clean sheet. Will Gabriel play? I don't know. I say he will, but I don't know. Turner keeps a clean sheet tonight. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. It's a guarantee, but sometimes there's no guarantee as well. Like, great goalkeeper choice. Yeah, he's only 4 million. Do I captain Saka or Haaland? Haaland. Saka's got a difficult game away. Palace. Of course. We got about 7 minutes. Well, 8.
Someone else, I guess. I feel like they're the main ones.
They're the main ones.
Did it get posted? Oh, yeah, there you go.
Did it get posted?
It's going to be quite heavily played this week. Imagine that. 2 weeks ago, no one even talking about Matt Turner. All of a sudden, he's the key goalkeeper for game week 2. Absolute madness.
Absolute madness. Key goalkeeper for game week 2. That's what Andy said. Absolute madness. Yeah, the TikToks, but I'll have more. The mother got some more. Of course, just to let you know, as I said, Nottingham Forest have a lot of black players. I thought Forest actually played very well last week. Just a shame that they didn't get nothing out of the game. And of course, at Old Trafford, Wolves should have had something, but they've no clinical striker as well. I thought Fulham were looking to get 3 points away at Everton last week. Of course.
I think that's what's happened with Haaland, right? People are right. That's not how you actually pronounce it. That's not how someone.
Matt Jackson or Eze.
Right? It's more like Haaland.
Probably Eze this week because he's on penalties.
I think Haaland just knows that English
Heard Diaz is on fire for Liverpool in training. Yeah, but you never know. He might not score. I know he did score in this fixture last season, but he might not score in game week 2. It could be Salah's week. It's got to be Salah's week in game week 2.
Let's say you got this team going into game week 2. You free hit and get a completely new team. You get the points for that team.
He didn't get any returns against Bournemouth last year, but I think he will get return because he's on penalties as well still for Liverpool. And he did miss one against Bournemouth, but that was away as well. Just check.
I wouldn't worry. Play 2, Wissam Matoma, Pedro Lewis. It's money.
Ferguson or Eze?
Yeah.
Eze, because I don't know if Ferguson's going to start or not, because he's not nailed for Brighton, to be fair. 5 minutes to go to the deadline closes.
The thing is, I know I'm saying Haaland's name wrong, but it feels like
Joe, Adon, Atlas, bench, Gabriel,
it's Libra, White, and Chilwell, and Estupinian.
Eze, Cash, or Pedro. Who would I bench? I've probably bench just Gabriel, to be honest with you. Well, it depends on Cash if he's starting or not. Like, I say you will, but you just never know in this game. Just never know. In this game, thanks, mate. It's a tough one. It's always a tough one every year. Always. Of course, I just beat Andy by 1 point in game week 1. Yeah, I'm locked in. I know that. Yeah. Start Gabriel or Nico Henry. I think I would start for Nico Henry because Fulham concede a lot of chances, but it's not going to get you that many returns every week. But I would go for Henry just. The answer's on your screen right now. Onana on the bench. Yeah, that is correct. He's on my bench. So I'm going to name my team before I go. Turner and goal. My defence, Cash. Nico Lewis, because I changed it. Estupinian. Midfield, Foden and Bono. Salah's my captain. Saka, Eze, and up front, João Pedro, and my vice captain, Haaland. And my bench, Onana, Shaw, Gabriel, and that West Ham striker, and Bamba. Who do I captain? Haaland or Watkins? Or Burn or Rashford? I think I would captain Haaland, but it's up to you. Of course, you better hurry up because you only have 2 minutes to go to the deadline. Closes. You only have 2 minutes. Eze broke his leg just there. He has a break in his leg. Would you stop? Stop with these jokes. They're rumours. He's not injured. He said he's not injured. He has not. I'm not changing Eze. Could you stop? No, there's no way. Yeah, so of course we're going to run out of time very soon anyway, because I want to say best luck to everyone for for game week 2. I hope it all goes well. Don't worry about game week 1 if he's had a bad start. There's another 37 games to go, so don't worry about it. He's out. No, he's not. Time is up. The deadline is now closed. No more transfers. So I want to say thank you for watching. I won't be able to read your comments because time is up now. So I want to say thank you for watching for 145 minutes as always. So as I said, I want to wish you the best of luck for game week 2. And I will see you again next Friday, of course, at 4:45. So, gonna love you, leave you, all shoes, damn true. Stay clever, thinking together, and stay safe as always. And I will see you next Friday. And have a great weekend. Bye bye, and stay safe.